All right, parking area where the van is, pretty good walking distance. I mean, we're just right here at the kayak launch. There's all those spots. There are people set up in a tent over there. You can launch kayaks and paddle boards from this entire area. Grab that. I'll check alignment again once we're out on the water, but I just kind of wanted to, I like showing the parking area. Nobody's here today. Plenty of parking. Uneven spots. You're gonna park on an angle, but that's not really a concern if you're not in your van trying to make lunch and make sure that stuff doesn't slide off the counter or slide off the dashboard when you're trying to set stuff up there. Oh, come here, puppy. Come here.
Is that where you usually look?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to have my phone again to check it.
Like your head. Is that where you normally hold your head?
Yeah.
Alignment looks pretty good to me.
Does it? I know it moved yesterday when I was trying to unhook it and get it taken off. I keep forgetting to unclip it from the mount. So I'll be trying to get it out of the float case. Hand me my phone, we're not in anybody's way, and I'll check it real quick before we start paddling, just to make sure we're where I want to be with wet hands. She's coming up there. Here you go, babe. You want the left?
Out here. You go across and then kind of skirt that side?
Sure.
Or do you not want to go across?
I don't care. Let's go across. I keep thinking I'm looking over there and where all those brown dead trees are, I keep thinking it's smoke in that valley to the right of the island.
I'm going to have to paddle harder than you because of the wind.
You want me to row on that side with you?
No.
I'm not having to do anything and I'm turning us to the left.
I was going to say maybe just skip every few paddles.
You got the dog wedging up in between your legs and you got me wedging up against your left foot. You're not gonna have anywhere to go. I hope you're comfy.
Fall over. I changed my mind. There's not as many boats as I thought. Let's go along the right side.
What is, you thought there were more boats, so you wanted to go across.
I thought there were a bunch of boats hanging out over here. Also, I just didn't really want to listen to the road noise, but it's so rough. I don't want to try to paddle all the way across it.
Trying to get the dog situated. She's trying to crush my crotch with her life jacket. She doesn't know where she wants to be. We're gonna be a pain in the ass today.
Windy. At least the water's not super cold for as much as we're getting wet.
If by we you mean you.
Me and the dog. Eventually, it's gonna make it back. Smell it?
Boat smells? Did you leave the window open and the fan on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I didn't remember. I didn't do it. And I didn't ask before we left. Am I the problem? It's me mimicking the dog right now.
Perfect. Other people have said so. The wind is the problem.
Like writer, producer for Seinfeld and Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Why do you think that?
Because he looked like him. No, I don't think it was him. I don't think a guy worth hundreds of millions of dollars would be, well, maybe he would be. Yeah, he'd be on a fishing trip out here. Why not? Maybe that was Larry David.
The one you waved at us, or a different one?
A different one. a sale, then that means I get more of a workout. So I just had an idea, and I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I think, theoretically, instead of having to go through and drown out all of the music in the videos, I think I can find some elevator music that's royalty free that I'm allowed to use and lay that in. And if I set it right in the audio mix, then I should be able to get it loud enough that it should cover up any music that we have in the background, and then it'll still allow our voices to come through. Nope.
Are you gonna be prepared for it?
Nope.
The water feels nice.
Yeah, when we were putting in, I get we were only in like water that was 12 inches deep, but it felt good.
It's splashed on my stomach a little bit, and it hasn't made me windy yet.
It looks like there's way rougher water on the other side. You see where it's all white capping?
That was part of the reason I was like, I wonder if like it's a creek or river, and like the current stays over there more. I don't know if that's a thing, but that's how rivers and lakes work. That was part of the change of the lake to stay over here.
It's not as pretty, but it's clear.
It is.
Looking at this versus, was it Crystal yesterday? Crescent. I was gonna get it. You don't need to correct me within half a second of everything that I say all the time.
You said what?
I have to say the words in order for my brain to start working.
Then don't say it as a question. Say the lake we were on yesterday, Crystal. No, not Crystal. Crescent. The dog settled down. I can sneeze on you.
I'm not trying to push us out towards the center.
No, you're good. You're fine. I'll say it farther out than I want to, or I'll just paddle extra hard for a couple paddles.
I keep getting distracted. I try to look over and show more than just what I normally do whenever I paddle, because normally I just lock my head into one spot, like whenever we're hiking, and just look at one thing and just go. And I'm like, maybe people don't just want to stare at the shoreline the entire time.
I would say maybe I should be the one hearing it.
You don't want to do that.
But in reality, people would probably get sick because my head's like just on a swivel constantly. Sorry.
You didn't touch me. I'll take the wind with the rest of the day the way it is.
I just really hope it doesn't reverse directions. This water's still pretty clear. I can see a tree down there.
No, the water's really clear.
And it looks pretty.
I'm glad we ended up not listening to me and going to whichever reservoir it was that all the articles said that it was very dirty, a lot of clay.
Hard Ridge,
I don't remember.
the one on the west side.
I honestly don't remember. We looked at so much stuff. Are you happy now that we've looked a little bit more and you realize how many lakes are in this area?
Yeah, it's just going to be quite a trip from Crescent City. I mean, nothing we can't do with 4 or 5 days off.
Right.
But it's still a pretty far drive, and I still worry about how hot it's going to be and how long the sun is up and like getting cool at night, you know?
Just go to Sisters. If it gets down to 33 degrees every night like it did last night.
It doesn't. I mean, it gets down into the like 50s every night, but it's just going to be so late.
It takes so long to get there.
Yeah.
We just have to stay up later. And by we, I mean you, because I'm gonna be asleep anyway.
That's what I don't understand.
Is what?
You fall asleep so easily reading,
Sometimes.
but then you wake up in the middle of the night when you're hot, and then you can't go back to sleep.
I was wide awake when I woke up last night. Did not see the Aurora Borealis.
Did you look out the window when you got up? No, you went outside.
Yeah, I put on my jacket and walked outside and stood out there for a few minutes. I wasn't even thinking I was going to be able to see the northern lights. I wanted to go out to see what the stars looked like. And it was nice, but there were still, I don't know where it was coming from, but there was obvious light pollution from a big city coming in. I can't tell you from what direction. And then it was annoying to be in a city that just got certified, I said this last night, that just got certified as dark sky. And then there are people that live out there that just have these like bright lights that they leave on all night long that serve no purpose.
Thank you. Sisters is obviously a very dangerous town, and we worry about people breaking in and stealing stuff.
I don't know, maybe that was the logic behind it. It's just annoying to be out there and be like, oh, well, part of my motivation for wanting to stay out there was to be able to enjoy the dark sky. And then I go outside and I'm like, there are multiple houses around here that just have bright lights that stay on all night.
Can you see ahead of us how fast the water is moving?
Haha.
See it?
Yeah. There are more of your fruits.
I know, I was looking at them a minute ago.
Yeah, we're in a good water situation right now. I can't believe it's as nice as it is right here, and what, 200 yards ahead of us, it looks like white capping.
I can't look around this corner and see what it looks like.
Did a bug get you?
I don't know, my foot just started itching, like painfully. Water?
Yeah, I'm wondering how far into that you're going to take us.
If we can paddle out into the middle of it, can you imagine how fast we would get back?
We don't need to get back that fast.
It would be like a speed racer.
What, you getting splashed?
No, just how strong the wind is.
Puppy's gonna get wet. Puppy's gonna get wet.
Stuff like this makes me wonder how people paddle on the ocean.
Standing up by themselves.
Big wave coming.
Row much?
That is not where you want to be, girl.
Oh no, now we're starting to catch the wakes running off the shore, bouncing back at us and hitting the waves that are coming towards us.
I just want to see around the corner.
Yeah, that's all you want to do, and then you'll get there and there'll be another corner and you'll say, I just want to see around that corner.
Paddle harder.
There's always one more place Whitney wants to see. Just one more. That's all I want to do is just one more. We're already here. We may as well go there.
Not wrong. Now's our chance. Go, go, go.
You gonna shake? switch sides?
No.
You're gonna try to sit in this?
Yeah. Don't let us blow into anything. Now all we have to do is steer.
I'm gonna try to get us closer to the bank. I don't want to be.
Pull back on your side just a little bit. That's good.
Back's bugging me.
Sorry. We only went a mile.
Nothing?
Dog?
No, the dog's fine. The dog's right where she needs to be.
Are you gonna go this way?
Yeah. Oh, man. Whew!
Roll the right way now. I might need help paddling in a second for Chloe.
All the green trees.
That way, not that way.
Well, I can't turn my head enough to see where they're not. I was looking at that before.
Yeah. I wonder if it's always like this out here. This rough.
I don't know. Bless you. Not a lake I need to come back to.